Hey everybody, welcome to the Movie Goers Podcast. My name is Jordan. You can find me on all socials at Jordy B Writing.
And I'm Darius. That's D's all up in the area on all socials.
And today we're going to be reviewing the movie Us by Jordan Peele. This movie came out in 2019, starring Lupita Nyong'o, Winston Duke, Elizabeth Moss, Tom Heidecker, Shahadi Wright Joseph, Evan Alex, Yahya Abdul Mateen II, and Anna Diop. Up is about a family's beach vacation, which turns terrifying when they are attacked by their own doppelgangers, known as the Tethered. These red-suited figures emerge from underground, seemingly intent on replacing their surface counterparts. As the family fights for survival, a shocking revelation about their true identity of one of them comes to light. So I'll toss it to you for Act One.
Act one, we're going to call it The Uneasy Vacation Begins. A family's summer getaway to the coast is overshadowed by a mother's past trauma and unsettling coincidences, hinting at an impending, inexplicable threat. Uh, Pretty much follows the standard blocking of a horror movie. The first act is just like normalcy. Um, I've said this on the podcast before. Why are you in the woods with your family and you ain't strapped? I don't understand. I
By the
even I
water, no less.
Yeah, like you know y-
A
it's
bat? What the
a,
fuck?
a bad, and it's just like, dude, even if it's locked in a safe in the trunk,
Hmm.
well, bring it in the house. But like, you
Right.
just never know. Especially when you got your kids, your wife, you're the only man there. You need to be strapped in that situation. And I say this is not
Yeah.
even a gun person, but I would. That's one of the few. Like my gun never leaves my house. That's one of the few times it would. So,
Mhm.
that's my first observation off the bat. What you got?
I want to say that Jordan Peele has the uncanny ability to make the most regular shit creepy as fuck. Like what he did with the arrangement of I Got Five on it
Yeah,
with the dun dun. Yeah, I'll never hear that song the same again. Even from the trailer, I was like, yo, this shit is creepy as fuck. Even like just opening the scene or the movie, the first scene where after the flashback or whatever, where they zoom in on the rabbit's eye and
yeah.
it's like, whoa, what the fuck is that like when you first see it before they zoom out, it almost looks like a goat's face. You know, they say like the goat is like a symbol of the devil. They use
Yeah.
that a lot in like horror movies and shit. So I was like, oh, the pump fake on that was pretty dope. Um, yeah, what you got for Act One?
Are we sure Winston Duke can act? Is that I
I
have?
don't think. I don't think. I'm glad you said that because you know what?
Are we sure on
And
this one?
maybe it's not the acting, it's the accent because his American accent was horrible. I thought it was horrible. He was great
He
in Black Panther, but he was
he,
horrible
he was great
in
in
this.
Black Panther because he had 10 lines over two
True,
hours, and
true.
Black Panther Marvel movies give you a very narrow task.
Scope. Yeah.
Um, and I'm just like, did he even stand up in Black Panther? He's literally just sits in a chair and
Yeah,
delivers
pretty
10
much.
lines.
Yeah. And he
Uh,
screams, "Wow, boom, action.
yeah, sure. I just,
Are you done?"
not really.
Um,
And honestly, he hasn't done much since this, so maybe Hollywood is caught up. But I never got the hype with him, and I'm watching this movie and like that car scene where he's
I think
like,
women just
"Don't
like
say
him.
anus." It was bad. It was like, oh man, I
Yeah,
don't know.
he's
Not really into it.
yeah. I wouldn't. I don't know. I just wouldn't buy him as a father either. I don't know why. But yeah.
And he's like Yale trained too. He just some people got it and some people don't. He
Yeah.
doesn't to me.
Correct. I would agree with you on that. Um,
Also like,
Lupita
yes, very talented actress.
was fantastic. Her performance in this was insane. She was fucking terrifying. Um, and her vocal performance as the tethered
Yeah.
was nuts.
So little writing. Why would she agree to go back to the beach? This is a spoiler
If she was
review for the people. Like, we're spoiling the shit
super
out of this.
spoiler, yeah.
Uh, I don't want
And
it. Like,
honestly,
was
to even cover it, we might have to go out of order just because
yeah. So
the way the
like,
story unfolds.
it's later revealed that was so the opening scene in the movie, the little
Right.
girl, little Lupita, runs into a fun house and there's a flash, and then it's later revealed that there was a swap. Her tether swapped with her, and
Yes.
her tether is the character you see throughout the whole movie, and the real one is
Yes.
stuck underground the whole time and becomes the lady
Mhm.
that comes up. And that's why she's the only tether that speaks, because she's the only one that was above
Correct.
ground.
Yes. I like that detail.
And so, knowing that, why would she go to the beach?
I didn't understand that either. Why would you move back to that place if it scared you so much? I Didn't get it.
Bad writing, basically.
Also, you're married and you didn't tell your husband about the single most traumatizing thing that happened to you in your life.
Yeah, it's
That didn't make sense.
if this was a director named recently sued director named Tyler Perry, we would be like this one of my big so like we said we did this in the Why Did I Get Married review, and it's like how does wife get
Yeah,
his tubes tied? Do they not talk? And it's
right,
like I hate movies where the plot rests on characters just not speaking to each other.
right.
It's
Yeah,
like
so you
if
mean
they
to tell
had one
me,
conversation, he'd be like, "No, we're not going to that beach. Like that's where you got kidnapped. Like, yeah, we're good.
right?
There's other
Um,
beaches, I promise." And they look pretty well off
yeah,
too. So like, you can just do something else for vacation.
yeah, it didn't make any sense. Yeah, that I thought that was pretty stupid. I also thought because I started to suspect mm, in the first act that she was the tethered,
Yeah.
because she was just so weird. I was like, I just didn't see how she could have like had a husband and raised a family with those social ineptitudes. Like she's at the beach
Well,
with her friends and she's just like saying one word to every sentence. Like it was just very
everyone's
strange.
weird to somebody, right? Like,
Yeah,
it's not unusual. Weird people get married all the time.
yeah,
So that part didn't bother me, but it was just like you said, how do you keep your husband in the dark about all of this? And knowing that you kept your husband in the dark about
yeah.
all this, why would you go to that beach for vacation? You would think
Right.
you'd want to
You
keep
would have
that
had to tell
secret.
him. Right.
It's just
Also, so y'all never been to a beach ever?
you're
Like it
raising two
just
children, never been to the beach.
right.
The premise of the plot rests on them like meeting the day before the movie started. Like it's it's
Yeah.
like do these people
Right.
know each other?
They'd have been better off him being a single father and she just like shared an Airbnb with them or something like that. It
Yeah,
just
because
didn't there were a lot of plot holes in this movie, I feel like,
yeah,
or
well,
to me at
man,
least.
that gets to me. I
Um,
have my last question is a doozy. It's a doozy.
yeah, okay,
So,
cool. Um,
what else you got for Act One, man?
I mean, just everything about this movie was off and weird. Okay, first of all, the kid that goes missing for like a minute or two on the beach, cool.
Yeah,
She finds him. But as she finds him, she like screams like
yeah,
a
bloody
banshee
murder.
in front of everyone. Thought that was weird. Um,
Not unusual for a mother to be a bit overprotective, and it was played up for dramatic stakes. But
right.
again, how is no one like this is her family? How are they? He never wandered away at a park, and she freaked out like that.
Right.
Like he didn't. How is this not established behavior? How is everyone
Correct.
surprised by her behavior? It's just it again.
Yeah.
The premise is like they all met yesterday, but they're
Uh-huh.
supposed to be a family. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Again, a lot of plot holes.
Yeah, the kid was just super weird to me too. He gave me the creeps before the tether shit.
Yeah.
So, I didn't know if he was supposed to be like slow or like, oh, I'm sorry, not slow. If he was supposed to have some sort of mental issues or like, something like that. I didn't
We
know
are
what
not a
his deal
PC
was.
podcast, man. The boy
Yeah,
was
fucking,
came off a
yeah. Was
little
he slow or
retarded.
what? Was he slow or what?
He just, which again, not unusual for young boys to not communicate well. He
Correct.
clearly the mask thing,
The mask was weird.
and also like that's why dads are important because like a mom like moms want to diagnose in that situation. Dad's just like he's just a little boy, he's being weird, he'll grow out of it. Like
Yeah,
he
yeah,
just
yeah, yeah. Take
he's
the
playing
mask
in the
off and
closet
go
with his
play with your
action
friends.
figures. Whom amongst us didn't do that? Like that's weird, but that's
Right.
little boy shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I struggle with this
Um,
one.
yeah, I mean, I think, yeah, I mean, Act Three is immediate, so I think we'll have to do like the memento shit where we talk about Act Three and then go back to Act One and hover over Act
Yeah,
Two a little bit. But yeah, that was weird.
because this was coming
But
straight off of Get Out, so I'm in the
right,
theater opening weekend because Get
super
Out was a
excited.
motherfucking banger,
Yeah,
and I think I didn't hate it. I enjoyed it,
yeah.
but this rewatch, I'm like, man,
I
the
think
mid is selling.
Jordan Peele. Yeah, I think Jordan Peele outsmarted himself. I think he tried so hard to make something smart
Yeah,
that it just didn't make sense.
no.
Like you're left with more questions than answers, and he can say that was the intent. I don't know if that's the kind of conclusion you want to have for a story that you're not going to follow up with. That's just me.
The goal, keep the main thing the main thing. Make a good movie first,
Right.
then do something thought provoking with it. Once you have a good movie,
Yeah. I feel
like
like every I feel like a lot of filmmakers nowadays they get so caught up in trying to do like either nonlinear storytelling or trying to be so thought-provoking that you lose the plot,
Yeah.
literally. Um, I think that's a big issue I have with certain movies and certain directors. You know what I'm saying? Like Tarantino can do a lot. He tries to get a little, do a shell game with the plot and stuff. Peele does that sometimes too. Uh, Also, I think social commentary is important, but I think if the core of your art is social commentary, then your characters tend to lack a lot of
Yeah.
depth. And I noticed that in Jordan Peele's movies a lot. His characters, you care about them because you care about them because you're supposed to, but you don't have really a real reason to care about them other than that they're the protagonists in the story.
Yeah. They're not characters, they're plot devices.
Correct.
And it's just like
They're pieces on a chessboard.
correct. They make decisions not that a character would make. They make decisions to move the plot along. And it's just like,
Yeah.
why wouldn't she tell her husband that? Well, because the plot needed her not to tell her husband that. That's the only reason,
Right.
like,
Yeah.
and it's
It's
just
like
like
this.
yeah,
It's
there's no
like
motivation beyond moving the
yeah.
plot along.
Yes, I feel like
Yeah.
this movie does a lot of Scooby-Dooisms where it's
Yeah.
like, well, we're gonna split them up because that's gonna make sure more interesting things happen.
Correct.
Like we're
Why
gonna
are they
have the husband
splitting
go
up?
out.
Because the plot needs them to. That's it. Like,
Right. Yeah, like that's it. Like so we're just gonna go to act two. Like
all
so it's
right.
like yeah, it's like why did he open the door? Because it would be cool for the plot.
Correct. He went outside and yelled at them. All right. So, Act Two, the uninvited guests arrive. Their peaceful home is invaded by mysterious silent figures who bear an uncanny resemblance to the family, forcing them into a desperate fight for survival. Basically, all of the actors in the family have doppelgangers. We're gonna call them We're gonna call them. The movie calls them tethers.
Tethered.
They approach the house from outside, and they're just standing there, shadowy figures. And like you alluded to earlier, the husband just makes baffling decision after baffling decision. He opens
After
the door,
baffling decision.
yells at them. Why are they not like four shadowy motherfuckers standing in radio silence outside of your vacation home in the mountains in the dark? The first thing you do is, well, grab your gun, which you did not have. Then you call the
Right.
police. Why are you waiting? Like again, it's a movie. Um,
Yep.
and so, I mean, honestly, I didn't have a lot for Act Two. I have written down this is where it just descends into a typical slasher. The bad
Correct.
guys enter the home, they just start running.
Yep.
We get 30 minutes of that before the movie starts again, basically.
Right.
Uh,
It really
and
could have been an hour 45 minutes.
correct. And so, like again, every it's like he made us. If you nothing wrong with a slasher, one of my favorite ones is You're Next, and it's people just make
Mhm.
the dumbest decisions ever. Because that's what happens in
Yeah.
slashers, right? But
Yeah.
like because it's Jordan Peele and because it's coming off of Get Out, people tried to like imbue like deeper notions to the movie, and
Academia
I just
onto it.
correct, and I just wasn't. It just felt like a slasher movie.
Yeah.
Um, where
Same. I was yeah.
and it's just so
Yeah,
he
I
opens the
read a
door
bunch
and
of
they run in and he has a bat. First of all, there's a point with which. Again, this is the dad. He's the protector of the home. You have your
mhm.
wife and your children here. You ain't got no backup. None of your boys are here. Uh, at some point you need to go on the offensive. Like, because you're just
Yeah.
gonna sit in the house and wait on them to come kill you. Like you,
hmm
because that's clearly they mean they're not there for money. They're not there to
Right.
rob you. They're there to
Nope.
cause some sort of physical harm to you and your loved ones. And you can't just sit
Yeah.
back with a bat waiting on them to come. You have to go on the offensive. There's one dude out there, you know, babe, go boil some water. Is there a broom in here? Like we
Right.
need to start figuring out a way to
We are
fight back.
going to war. We're
Yeah,
going to
like
war.
you just can't sit in the house, put some water on. Is there some pans here? Get a little boy a pan, start throwing them at motherfuckers. You have to start. You
Yeah.
can't just sit around waiting to die. Like
Everybody in this movie pissed me off.
yeah, it's just like.
Yeah, first of
Anyways,
all, you break a horror movie rule number one. You let them in the house, or you invite them in the house. You go
yeah,
outside while you're in the house, whatever.
the house is your
I don't
home
think
court
I was
advantage. Like
right.
you find a room where you can barricade up. You arm yourself, and you make it so you
Yep.
find a room where there's one door. There's only
Yes.
one way in, one way out.
One way out,
They got to come to you. Like,
and you figure it out from there.
you figure it out from
Yeah,
there.
like, and I don't think they would have entered if he hadn't went outside. I really, they just were standing there. I really
Yeah.
don't know what they would have done, and they were the first of the Tethers to come out the underworld or whatever. So I mean, I don't know.
So
Yeah,
I'm not completely put off by the decision to ask them what's up.
yeah, I would
Uh,
at first.
you know, first of all, they call the police. Worst thing that could happen, we say is straight, don't come.
Yeah.
At least that 14 minutes they were out,
Hmm.
give them a 5 minute head start. It could be 9 minutes. All minutes count when you're being
Yes.
when they're in the home
When
invasion,
you're being
basically.
hunted. Yes.
Yeah, all these minutes count. So, babe, call the police. I'm gonna go outside and hey, what's
Figure this
up?
shit
Yeah,
out.
we good? That I don't have a problem with that. But it was the complete lack of of planning ahead of time that just fucked me
Just
up.
he was
So
so fucking stupid.
yeah,
Um, yeah, I feel like he put them in extreme danger at every fucking turn. Which is why she screamed at him and was like, "You don't get to make decisions anymore." I was so relieved when she finally said that
yeah.
because thank you. Um, yeah, I feel like yeah, the second act it got
It's
pretty
just a slight,
redundant. It was
yeah.
okay. You're just chasing each other. You fight, I fight myself. You fight
Go to the
yourself.
white
She
people
fights
house.
herself. He fights
First of
himself.
all, what a waste of Elizabeth Moss. Who's one of the great actresses of our
Oh,
time. They gave her
right.
nothing to do.
All she did was die.
Yeah,
That was
I
all she
could
did in
have.
this movie.
You could have gotten like Starbucks extra number 3 white woman in Hollywood to do that. Like you don't
Yeah,
need
you could
Elizabeth
have. You
Moss
did.
for that.
You didn't need her for that. That was a waste of
Um,
her time.
that
That
was
was a
just
free
a flex
vacation.
by Jordan Peele. He was hot right there, and he's like, "I'm gonna just get
Yeah.
everybody, get Lupita, Winston
Hmm.
Duke, fresh off. They was fresh off of Black Panther because Black
Black
Panther was
Panther.
2018, right? Yeah, so it's
Yep.
2019. And Elizabeth Moss, this is Peggy from Mad Men. She's famous.
Hmm.
Just throwing every. I'm
Handmaid's
just flexing
Tale.
my muscle,
Yeah, I'm just gonna get all the TV stars, movie
yeah,
stars right now to be in my shit. Um,
and then give them nothing to do.
I give them nothing to do.
Just
Yeah,
run around and
this
get
was
killed.
right. Yeah, that was okay. And then, when the kids are fighting the other twins,
Yeah,
um, the daughter kills one of them, and then the brother just like stands there as she's about to die, getting killed by the other. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? You have a rock in your hand. Use it.
no fight or flight instincts, man.
Everybody in this movie pissed me off.
The thing is,
Yeah,
man,
just
there are so many weapons in your home that so
so
many
many.
tools and things in your home that can be repurposed into a weapon if
Hmm.
need be. Do you have a drill bit? Do you have, do you have, like I said, pots and pans? Do you have, this is a lot that you can do.
Yeah.
And they just kind of grabbed a bat and waited to die. Uh,
Yep. Correct.
anyways, what else you got for Act Two, man? I'm rambling.
Yeah, I will say so I did do a little bit of reading on this because I just was like, okay, am I missing something? Because I felt like the plot was pretty hollow or the messaging was pretty hollow. So I noticed there were a lot of references to other horror movies and the horror genre
Yeah,
in the movie. Like somebody pointed out that the movie does a lot of pays a lot of homage to Alice in Wonderland, where they're wearing the red suits like the Red Queen, the White Rabbits. Everything's underground. It's a whole other world, that sort of thing. I thought that was kind of interesting. Um, and I did forget to bring this point up because it starts out in '86 where she's at the fair with her parents and she wins a Thriller shirt or whatever,
yeah,
and she was talking about how she's scared. She was scared from seeing the music video,
yeah,
and I just want to say that music video as a kid watching it, that shit did feel like a horror
yeah.
movie. That movie scared the piss out of me.
The music video is so dope, it makes you forget the song isn't really about anything.
Yeah, it really does.
Ask someone what was Thriller about, and they'll just be like,
Some
Thriller.
scary shit.
Did you see the
It
dance
was a
moves?
thrill.
Which is fine. There's
Right.
nothing wrong with a little popcorn song.
Yeah.
But so the white people get killed by their tethers. They go to the white people's
Yes.
house, fight the white people tethers, kill them, take
Yep.
the white people's car, drive off.
Hmm.
Then Act Three begins. Do you have anything else for Act Two?
Yeah, Act Two was pretty hollow. I didn't have
Yep.
much for Act Two.
All I literally have is this is just a slasher movie. So,
Yeah.
Act Three, we're gonna call Unraveling the Disturbing Truth. As chaos escalates, the family must confront the origins of their attackers and the profound implications of this chilling, widespread phenomenon. I would just like to say, when all else fails, let's get some lazy exposition.
Yep.
Like, sit down, have Lupita's tether, just tell the plot. Like, yeah,
Just say the whole thing
just
as she's drawing on a chalkboard.
they might as well have been Jordan Peele. Be like, Act Three, reading the script to us. It's like, dude, I hate that, man. Show don't tell. Don't have a character literally break the fourth
Yeah.
wall and tell us what's happening. Like that's basically
Yeah,
what
that
she did.
was. Yeah, it was like I would have got away with it. Went for you meddling kids. uh,
It's so bad. She literally sits down and
yeah.
she's like, "Audience, this is what's happening."
Here's why I'm gonna kill you.
So why did they ever explain why the tethers decided to come out?
Not they explained it, but it was a piss poor explanation. She basically was just like, yeah, so I realized when you could dance, when you were dancing, that I could feel you dancing, and they realized I was special. So I decided to plan to kill you in 20 years. That was like pretty much word for word what she said. Um,
So were all the
yeah, it was
people
pretty fucking stupid.
underground just like matching their movements for ever? Is this for like human history?
Yeah, I think so. I believe
So
so.
was technological progress the same? Like, did they invent cars down there? Is there
Right.
electricity? Were they all in that
They
one school?
apparently they just were in dorm rooms eating rabbits. I don't know. This shit was weird as fuck, dog. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking when he wrote this shit.
Oh man,
Man,
I've never. I mean, he just he had one with Get Out, and he came out, and this was a brick.
yeah,
Like
he worked this shit. This was a heat check.
I just
This
don't.
was this is you know what this is? This was Nick Young shit where he shut three
Yeah.
and went like this.
Yes. But like niggas is so hyped off of Get Out. They really like
They really
I'm
thought
niggas. I gave this movie a pass.
it was me too. I was excited. But
I
I
saw
so I
this
remember
opening weekend and I didn't leave the movie saying it was whack. I was like,
yeah.
and people would tell me the people would be like,
Yeah, a
I
lot of people
don't
told me
question, and
they were
I'll be
like,
like,
I don't
yeah,
know.
you just not deep enough, and I was
You don't
wrong.
get it. You don't get it.
If you were listening,
Niggas don't
whoever you are, there's a few of you. I'm sorry, I was wrong. This movie
yeah.
does not make any sense.
Niggas try to treat it like a Kendrick album and it
Yeah,
wasn't that deep.
pretty much, because I'm like, so the bunnies. Do the bunny like have tethers? And then so none of the other tethers was like noticed that this little girl flipped and like no one else had that idea to steal and go upstairs.
The original, yeah. I
Also,
don't
like
know,
the
man.
president have a tether? And, like what's going on here? Is there like
Yeah,
a
what's up with that? Yeah, like
and
yeah,
again, why
shit.
they decide to come up and like how do you coordinate that? Was it all of humanity's tethers come up
Right.
and
And why at night? Because you could be out during daytime too. I didn't get that.
all of this
Also,
just happens
when
to
did
be the
y'all all just
weekend that she comes back to the beach?
right?
You know.
Like, and when did y'all decide to let's all just go outside together and hold hands around the world? I don't know.
And then what are you gonna do with all the people you killed? Like, I don't.
That shit looked like Call of Duty. It looked like
Yeah,
a fucking open match.
and it was very
It looked
video
like team
game how
deathmatch.
like yeah, like continue and then the bodies just evaporate.
Right. But they yeah.
You
Um
know, did you?
yeah,
Okay, so I did meant to ask you, did you catch the twist early? Because this was your first time viewing. So did you catch the twist early?
yeah.
Okay, so
Um
you did say
I
earlier that you knew.
suspected.
Yeah.
I suspected. I didn't know for sure. I didn't think she had swapped. I just thought that she was a tethered.
Okay.
Um, so I thought maybe she had gotten turned or something like that. Or maybe she already killed the original girl. Um,
So did they
so I
explain
was
what made
shocked
the
by
tethers
that.
go
But
back under? Why did it stop?
yeah, I don't know. Because like, wouldn't she just go back and get them? I don't.
Also, like there are other tethers. So did they just okay, well, Lupita's dead, so we're done here. Like I don't
Right.
they
It
just
didn't make
like
any sense.
what made the rest of the tethers decide to go back underground?
Right. And then also, if if regular Lupita could talk,
Yeah.
why did when she lived with the tether turn into like I am opening your door? Like why did she have to
Yeah.
talk like that? Like why
Well,
did
I
her voice need
read
to
that
change?
because she didn't want to give it away down there, she hadn't spoken in 20 years.
Oh, right. Okay.
So which fine. I think I'll give him that. Fine. Like
Okay.
so she was hiding and didn't want to let
Yeah.
them know that she wasn't one of them, so she hadn't spoken in 20 years.
Got you. Okay.
Um,
So I wanted to ask you, so the at the end we clearly tell obviously now we know it's the mom's a tether.
yeah,
And we see that the kid is clearly probably a tether now too,
yeah.
or corrupted or in some way. First of all, why are you eating the rabbits? That's weird. Because you're probably gonna eat it, I'm assuming,
Right.
based on the plot. But what was weird to me was if Lapita is so the character was so like whatever distorted mentally. I figured the kids wouldn't some of the kids be kind of fucked up too? Wouldn't they
Well,
be
the
more
son
fucked up?
is. I think that's genetics are weird, and maybe it skipped
Yeah.
the daughter, and it was on. I think the son was certainly weird.
Hmm.
I'm not. My question to you was, do you think he's a tether? I'm not. I think that the theory is like they swapped in the closet or something.
Hmm.
Sure,
But
I
he only
guess.
had one tether, and that tether died. Didn't he get burnt in the?
Yeah, I suppose. But then I guess I mean your mom, I guess, but that would have been the mom that birthed him. Oh, so
Right.
maybe the theory was. that during the fight down there,
Hmm.
there was a reflip, and now the woman upstairs is the
Hmm.
original Lupita.
Hmm.
So, beginning of the movie, little girl, flash, swip,
Yeah.
tether is up.
Right.
Movie
Yeah.
happens. In the movie, they go downstairs, they fight with the golf club. I think it was an iron spike, whatever.
Yeah.
Tether flips again, and now the OG Lupita is back, and the little boy is like, "You're not my mom." That look at the end is like, "Wait a minute, that's not my mom."
Oh, huh.
Th- I,
Interesting.
I don't know. I just thought of that right off the rip, but
Maybe. I don't know. That's
does
weird.
it make
And
sense? No, it's a stupid movie though.
yeah, and it
Um,
is a stupid movie because I literally Googled and I was researching, like reading, like, okay, what am I missing here? So I was reading, like, on the Wikipedia section, it was like reception, and then it's like themes and shit like that. And then I read some themes on like just Google and shit, and they were like, oh, this is a great movie talking about class and race and how they intersect, and the us is actually for United States. And I'm like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? This movie had no political themes at all. I didn't see any classism in this movie, other than the dad trying to keep up with the Joneses.
yeah.
Uh, Race,
Nothing says you
the
got
only black
clout when
people.
people know your shit is weak and they still be like, well, you just don't understand it.
Yeah, because I didn't. I'm like, I didn't see any of these themes in this movie.
This movie had a lot of things
They,
I hated. I said lazy exposition earlier, cheap ass plot
mhm,
twist at the end. Oh,
yep,
she was gone the whole. It's just,
psych,
it's like
yeah.
basically it's like one step above. It was all a dream. It's like, okay.
You should read Word Up magazine.
Yeah. It's just like all of that was a daydream and the movie was
Yeah,
fake. It's like, oh my God, really? We're doing that.
yeah. It just. I don't know what I really would like to know what the fuck he was thinking when he wrote. Like, what was he trying to accomplish here? That's what I want to know. What was the goal of this story,
I have a
or was there a
question
goal?
to end it. So, you have anything else for Act Three?
Oh no, there's nothing happening in Act Three. I mean,
All right, so we'll land with this. Is Jordan Peele a one-hit wonder?
he's got one more movie. I think this is his contract year for me.
Yeah,
Because
it's looking real.
this movie wasn't it. I heard bad things about Nope too.
Uh,
Um,
remember who was the dude for the Nuggets who got that bag from Indiana after the championship? Bruce Bowen,
Bruce
something like
Brown,
that. Yeah, Bruce
Bruce
Brown.
Brown.
It's like a real Bruce
Yeah,
Brown. Like you had a one little run.
yeah,
The Get Out was a smash, but man, it's getting late early.
yeah. He's starting to look. He's starting to. He's starting to go out like Black. The guy with the six instead of the
Yeah.
V. It's starting to look like that, man. Because he had that one fire album in like 2017, and he's been dropping mid ever since.
He got one more, man. I'm gonna go see the
Yeah,
next one.
he got one more. Let's see what his next movie is, because I think we had talked about it before. Maybe it's like at out or some shit. Let me
Because
see
I'm not
here. Because
counting the B Man movie against him. Because that
oh
really
right,
wasn't
yeah,
his
yeah, yeah,
shit. He was just but
yeah.
like Nope was not good.
Nope.
Us is just bad. I won't even call this not good. This is just a
It's
bad
just
movie.
bad. It's just
Um
that Lupita Nyong'o's a phenomenal actress, and that's it. Uh,
it's looking real one hit wonder to me.
oh yeah, that okay. So he's got that movie coming out this year called Him. In September. It's got Marlon Wayans, some other people. It's like that football movie where it's like sort of futuristic or something like that. I don't
That's
know.
it. I'll see it, but that's it. If it's whack, he's on my wait till it, I can bootleg it.
Yeah,
Like,
I wasn't excited about it. I hope
it's
that doesn't suck because I really like Jordan Peele, and I loved his the sketch show, him and Key and Peele,
yeah.
obviously, and Get Out was phenomenal. I don't know what happened. I wonder if he just like shot his wad on Get Out.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like a musician. The first album takes you 20 years, so it's your whole notebook. Second one's got to be
Right.
2 years. And he has nothing. None of this is any good. Like,
None of it.
all right. So what do you rate it?
Uh, uh, yeah, I'm just gonna give it 2 stars. I have nothing to say about it. Like the plot was so hollow. The character there are no characters. There's no
No.
personalities of any of these people. I, I don't even remember their last names.
Yeah. Why were the kids even in this movie? I don't, what'd they do?
They cried the whole movie. They cried
Yeah.
and they killed people.
I'm
I
gonna
mean, the
go with
kids
the
were
two
good,
as
but
well. Two is for me is like a bad movie that I didn't shut it off. Ones are just
yeah, I didn't
like
shut it off.
the movies I rate one for the pod are movies that like it's work to finish.
Hmm.
This was just regular bad. I watch slasher movies.
Yeah,
This just wasn't that good a movie. So two
it was not.
regular bad movie.
Here's how you know I didn't like the movie. I only watched it once for the pod.
Yeah, there's nothing
That's how
else
you
to
know.
take from
I
it.
usually watch them 2.5/3 times. Uh, yeah, this was not worth the second watch to me.
All right. Thanks for listening. My name is Darius. That's D's all up in your area on all socials.
And I'm Jordan. Jordy be writing on all socials.
Please rate, like, subscribe. We're Moviegoers Pod on all socials. That's Moviegoers PD on Twitter. That is PD on Twitter.
And for any ongoing movie recommendations, you can reach out to us via email at moviegoerspod@gmail.com. That's moviegoerspod@gmail.com. That's a wrap. Thanks for coming to the movies with us. We'll be back with another episode next week doing higher learning. Y'all take care.